You know, in hindsight, I think I may have started the timer a bit too early. Or sorry, too late. I have it set for 6 minutes because it sometimes takes like a minute or so to set up the stream, but also, hey, Undead Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, we're starting. I got the room code right here. If you want the room code and didn't get to catch it, just type !RC and you'll get the room code. There, like that, yeah. Oh, you found me from Dingo? I mean, Dingo's great for that for me, so I really appreciate what she does. So I take it you're probably super into Fool's Gold, huh? Also, if we don't get a, like a person in the room soon, I'm just gonna play matches. I might also just swap out to Monster Hunter. We'll see what happens. Wish you knew of it sooner? Ah, that's fine. Fool's Gold is a really long series, so it's gonna take a hot minute. Yeah, casual Saturdays. Two-person Mario Kart mode, where one's the driver and the other one is manning weapons. I think that was Mario Kart Double Dash. Uh-oh. I think we might not have people to do the Mario Kart night with. So, it might be worth it to adjust the settings and just let randos in. Oh, I can't. Guilty Gear and chill? Maybe. I'm thinking Mario Kart. Sorry, not Mario Kart. Monster Hunter. But that's only if people don't join. I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes. Through Dingo, to Twitter, to here just now. That's a couple steps. I'm glad that you went through them. I am so hyped that Dingo's Fool's Gold series is so big. Like, that whole campaign was an absolute trip. And I'm so happy that so many people are experiencing it, and enjoying it, too. Man, to think that it ended in, like, 2018. Tell us about the sheep. I mean, not much to tell about the sheep. Because I'm not allowed to. That is legitimately top secret information that I'm not allowed to share. I'm allowed to talk about literally anything that's out right now. Like how Arena only knows how to cast 4 spells. Yeah, so in the D&D campaign that my friend Dingo is animating, there's a running joke about how we never talk about the sheep. That's how it be. Alright, well, it doesn't look like anyone's gonna pop in for Mario Kart, so here, give me 1 sec. We can salvage this yet. Ah. sorry, Pokey. Will I ever be in another Q&A? Maybe. That all depends on Dingo. I've been kind of rooting for just a Q&A where everyone's there. But, you know, that's entirely her decision. Oh, sorry, Smoke. Alright. We're scrapping the Mario Kart stream. We're swapping it over to Monster Hunter. This is my decree. Monster Hunter Rise. Gotta change Nightbot so that it doesn't spam. And there we go. Now we're doing a Monster Hunter stream, and I left my controller over there. Seeing that Kamen Rider icon to the right just makes you jealous? Ah, well, starting on Saturday, we're going to be doing Memory of Heroes. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find both of us, Undead Dragon. What's your favorite part of Fool's Gold so far? Here. Just gonna make a tweet saying Mario Kart was dead. Now let's hunt monsters. Ah, goddammit, tweet. Don't make you choose because you can't? Aw, that's fair. Honestly, like, the mech dragon fight was one of my favorites. I absolutely love mecha anime, so it was so nice to just have that. Can't get to the Italian until you get 8 gym badges now. Alright. There's my hunter. What Gundam shows have I watched? I've watched some of Gundam Seed Destiny because it was on between shows that I wanted to watch. Gurren Lagann, The Big O, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh wait, you're just talking about Gundam. Okay, so Gundam Wing and yeah, Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed Destiny. Here, we're gonna go into the hunting hub because I have a lot of quests there.
Hello.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to move my webcam because the UI will not be nice if I leave that there. Here.
Come back anytime.
Let's have some food. I'm gonna be a wealthy man. Speed up some growth. And sometimes decrease damage. The music's great too, yeah. You are not allowed to skip the Bunny Dango song, by the way. It makes you an asshole if you do. Never seen any gameplay for Monster Hunter? This is the first? Well, I hope you enjoy what you see. I've played Monster Hunter, jeez, since Freedom Unite on the PSP. It was really, really fun to play with friends. At least I'm a big fan. I want to fight this one, please. Yeah, Monster Hunter is great. You can have like a variety of weapon types. The gameplay changes constantly depending on what weapon you use. Yeah, you get a doggo. It's a first for the series to get a doggo, so... I was a huge, huge nerd. I modeled my doggo after Rapide from Tales of Vesperia, and my cat's Morgana from Persona 5. Alright, once the UI pops up, I'm gonna see where the best place for this webcam is. It may very well be just right where it is. Oh, I am super cozy. I bought a kotatsu, so there's a heater under this blanket, like under the table. It's great. Actually, I think this is the perfect place for... Yeah. Alright. So the name of the game is we have to fight a monster. This one that we're going to be fighting is flying. What's really cool is that, you know, you sort of have to track the monsters down. In previous games, it was really convoluted. You had to track the monster down first. Then you had to tag them with a paintball so that they would appear on the minimap. Alright, but the one in gold on the map down there, that's the one that we have to fight. General terms, what's your favorite kind of mecha? Close combat, long-range shooter, transformable, or heavy artillery? Definitely transformable. I like options to be open. Am I currently playing in a D&D campaign? Yeah, actually. I'm playing in one with Dingo, Felix, and Gothy's player. See, justifies the beauty of a transforming one is it can be all of them at once. Right now I'm playing a Kitsune Phantom Thief. It started out with, he was the... in the Kitsune human form, he was a detective who was solving a case of a whole bunch of burglaries. And in his Kitsune form, he was all about... He was all about committing those burglaries. So the idea was that he would solve his own crimes. Or rather, cover for his own crimes. Other than that, Dingo's playing a Driver Druid, and Gothy's player is playing a Clone Knight. Am I in a heavy role-playing group? Absolutely. Honestly, like, the combat is kind of secondary, I find. Not that combat isn't important, but like... I find that in our group we prioritize role-playing because we're all sort of... well, in that sort of mindset. No knowledge of D&D, but I want to play one where people make customs for their series. Okay, some people have for Fate franchise. See, the one that we're doing, like, normally most people play using a module from the book. My voice is a bit quiet? Oh, good to know. Give me 1 sec. Here. I'll just go over here. Stand for a second. Turn down the AV capture. That's the AV capture card. I need the HDMI. There we go. I hope that's better. And yeah, Butterfly Bow. It's really, really cool. Essentially, with Monster Hunter, these monsters that we're fighting, they have materials that we need in order to make more armor sets and weapons. So, like, I had to kill insects in order to get my whole set right now. And the reason I play as a female hunter... Oh, that's fantastic, Undead Dragon, thank you. The reason I'm playing as a female hunter is because the armor sets for the women are cute. And I like cute. I'm gonna go ride on my doggo. Oops, I need to go this way. Yeah, it's really cool. Depending on the weapon that you're using, sometimes you need to sharpen in order to actually, like, get stuff to hit properly. So there's a lot of management that you need to do. Do I stream Zelda? I haven't streamed Zelda recently, but I do want to do Wind Waker. Though I'd need to plug in my Wii U for that. Or actually, I mean, I have it on the GameCube. Maybe we'll play that, but the Wii U version just feels so much better. Right now, on the, I guess, stream timeline, on Mondays, I stream Kingdom Hearts 2. On Wednesdays, I'm streaming Guilty Gear. And on Saturdays, during the day, I stream Pokemon Yellow, though it's gonna change to Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes on April 3rd for the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider. And then on Saturday evenings, I usually have a Mario Kart stream, as you've seen. But it all depends on how many people join. I kind of figure if people don't join within the first few minutes, I'll just stream whatever. Just something chill. And on Sundays, I do Jackbox where anyone can join. So if you find us on Sundays, as long as you can get in before other people, you can play Jackbox with me and a couple of others. That's one of the best Zelda games ever? Yeah. I think Wind Waker. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda. Breath of the Wild was really, really good, but I think Wind Waker it felt the best for me. Happy just chilling and running around the game? Well, there are modes where you can go on expeditions in these areas. Because you have to find crafting materials. Like, you have to mine for stuff. So it's really enjoyable just to gather. It's kind of chill. Have to go with Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess is really, really good. I think that was like the top 3D Zelda formula in game. A lot of people would say Ocarina of Time is, but that was the first time that they did 3D Zelda, and you can't nail it the first time. So with Twilight Princess, it feels like they just got that, well, formula down with Twilight Princess. Aside from Hades Arena, did you get anything else substantial last Monday? Not really. We beat Mulan, we beat Beauty and the Beast, and we got to Hades. Oh, do you just not like Zelda Justifies, or have you just not had a chance? Have to on the #1 slot, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. I didn't get enough of a chance to play Skyward Sword. I think with the remake that's coming out, I'm gonna probably put a bit more time into it. I think I got to, like, I want to say the desert before I moved on because I was busy with school. Just weren't into it? That's fair. Oh, hello, Smokey. And yeah, we encountered Zaldin. Hope I stream it? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anything's possible. Though in June I'm gonna start going back to Final Fantasy VII Remake on Wednesdays. But you know, depending on my schedule, I might just start streaming on more than what I'm doing. Yo, we defeated it! The person who had the gun did a good job. So you guys, that guy gets plus points. Oh hey, a bunch of people liked me. That's good. Look how chill I am. There are many people like you that I watch. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I find that what I want this stream to be is just a nice chill time. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. That is an empty cup. There we go. I kind of prioritize interacting with you guys in the audience over actually being good at the game that I play.
Mine now.
Which is a different way of doing things, but I think that it's a lot more chill, and people enjoy it better. At the very least, you know, it's nice to interact with people. Part of the reason I started streaming, actually, is that some people want to watch me play the visual novel Fate Stay Night. And I was just able to talk to everyone about it. And I think that's why I stream the way that I do. Because it's really nice just to hang out. If you're into it as well, we've got a Discord. There's even like a sort of talk about Fool's Gold section. Because it makes me happy when you react to my comments. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder once, you know, if I get bigger. But I'm gonna try my best. I think that's why I don't play a lot of, like, action games or first-person... well, I won't say action games. Why I don't play a lot of first-person shooters. Ooh. Because then I have to pay attention, and it's harder to react to people. Ooh, that's good. How do you join the Discord? Here, give me 1 sec. It should pop up every, like, 15 minutes or so, but if I go like this... Okay, hold up. Here, we'll play a cutscene while I try to fix this. There we go. There's the invite link. Come on. There we go. I take it you're probably Sky Avenger, so I'm just gonna verify you really quick. And you're open to the rest of the Discord. I manually filter out people so that we don't get bots or we don't get raided. And then that way, like, you know, I can actually get to know you guys a bit better. Yeah, of course. I hope you enjoy it. We got a bunch of really good people in there. Alright, can I make some new armor? Be nice if I can make...
everything you need.
So yeah, check this out. You can make armor sets out of all the monsters that you slay, right? So for example, the one that we just killed, I believe, was the Ankasam. And if I go like this is the armor set that I can make out of it. Like, it's really cute. But I need some more materials. Some of them are more rare than others. For a minute, you'll be that guy, but people who scream cultural appropriation on those with Asian games and Asian culture
Powerful equipment is
are dumb.
important, but You want to look good in
Yeah,
battle too,
I
right?
kind of
Sometimes
disagree
it's hard
with
to choose.
like the
So
whole
what can I help you with?
savior complex that a lot of people have. Like, actually, I'll tell a story. When I was in
Look out
Tokyo, the first time, in 2016, I went to a festival in Nakano. Not at the Broadway, but just a bit far away from it. Yeah, like, I mean, there is super revealing armor, but it's varied, you know? Like, if I go
What
here...
can I do you for? Just tell me what you need.
So, like, there is a couple that are... Well, these aren't amazing examples, actually. But, like, these are all the armor sets that I've unlocked right now. And, like, only the cowboy one is revealing. Other than that, like, everything's kind of, like, makes sense.
Until next time.
But yeah, so, I went to a festival in Nakano. And it was for, like, it was a shrine moving festival. It was really, really nice. And I went there in my yukata that I got. My friend Emma, she didn't really feel like it. So she didn't dress up, but I did. And I went to the festival, and these guys came up, and they basically said, like, hey, your yukata is fantastic, but it feels like you didn't put it on correctly. So I was like, okay, well, if you guys want, you can fix it. And they fixed my yukata. They jumped in, and they, here, let's fuck this guy up. They jumped in, they fixed my yukata, like, they tied the belt properly. They were so excited that I was wearing it, like, they wanted to make sure I was doing it right. And, they finished up, they pushed me towards the tent where they sold beer, and I went to go buy one, and I felt something jingling in my, wrist, like, in my sleeve. And I looked in, and there was enough for a beer for my friend and I. So they were super hyped. And, like, all the grandmas at the food stalls, like, they wanted me to try everything. I felt really bad, because there was this one thing that they gave me, konjaku, which is, I guess, it's a starchy root of the devil's tongue plant. And I just wasn't into it. My friend Emma liked it, so I gave her mine. But, like, man. And it was, like, 50 cents each for all the yakitori. Like, it was great. Oh, hey, we win. Go team. I can't believe we won. Go us. There's a channel, the Japanese man Yuta, and he goes out on the town questionnaires with people. Here, give me one sec. That's what they think and things like that.
What do we have here?
Alright, well, I'm gonna carve this up.
Don't mind if I do.
That was over a decade ago. Katy Perry wore a kimono for the awards show act. People got into a tizzy. The Japanese citizens were like, she looks good. Yeah. I played Breath of the Wild? Absolutely. I won't say that I played it a lot. I did my playthrough in like half of a new one. But God, there's so much in that game. My second playthrough felt like it may as well have been my first. I remember the lead up to Breath of the Wild, people were so excited because it looked like such a different experience. Oh, damn right I'm excited for the second one. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do to expand it. Like, who knows, we might get the same map, but everything's slightly different. And, like, we might get something completely new. It's just, there's so much that can happen. Let's see if I can make some doggo armor. We can make my doggo a knight. What else? Oh man, that's actually kind of cool. What about my cat? It'll be the same map in Underground based on the trailer? Yeah, I think that would make the most sense. I do think that it would be cool to see, like, a sort of 10 years later kind of thing. Wow, I can't believe it tried to censor Monster. Having a more battle-helpful companion seems so natural, like your monster hunters, and you use their hides and stuff for weapons, but having a beast beside you would really help. Not only that, but you can ride the monsters and use them to attack. I haven't been able to show it off, but it's really cool. Like, you can control the monsters, and it's so nice. What else can we do? I don't think there's too much of a level 1 that I need. So let's hunt a monster from Monster Hunter World. The Puke Puke. I'd love to see a Breath of the Wild map with more infrastructure. Like towns that are popping up. And like more villages. The animal crossbreeds in Avatar were so cool. Absolutely. My favorite one, that I still to this day get angry that I didn't get the plushie of, was Pabu the Fire Ferret. Because it was just a red panda. The ages of Arena, Sips, Gothy, Gorthan, and Julian? I just have to think about whether... I think I can talk about some of that. So Arena was in her early 20s. Sips's age is a bit odd. Technically, Sips is middle-aged. Gorthan, I think, was in his 30s or 40s. Julian was ancient, like, he was an old guy. I want to say in, like, his 60s. And, I mean, Gothy was probably over 2,000 years old. Yeah, she was over 2,000 years old. One of those as a partner would be awesome. If there was one beast who could smell someone's scent anywhere in the world. Yeah. Alright, there's the Puke Puke. This monster has the cutest hoodie armor. Like, I really want to get this armor. So we're going to be hunting this one a lot. Never heard of a spell scale? Who knows? It's sort of like a humanoid dragon that is more magically attuned. So because of that, like, it gets bonuses in wisdom and intelligence, I believe. And it gets negative points in dex and strength. Julian was an artificer, so his whole deal was crafting. I'm sure you'll be able to hear more about them, because I think Dingo really wants to do a Q&A with Gorthan and Julian's characters. You're really cool with killing it and trying to have that friendly payment. I'm with you there, buddy. I gotta eat. Specifically, the weapon that I'm using uses a lot of stamina, which is something that the other weapons don't. But because I'm using a bow, resource management is a bit different. It's really interesting. Spewing poison, use a grand type. Ew. I'm going to carve up this bad boy.
Don't mind if I do.
Seeing that thing's face and having it rather round, free, absolutely. Damn straight, I'll kick the monster's ass, Daybreak. Actually, what I want to do, well, number one, chase after it. But number two is break that tail, because if I can break that tail, then that means it won't shoot poison out of it, which is really good, because I have very little antidotes left. So you have some drawings on your Twitter? How long have I been drawing? I want to say maybe like 7 years. I actually went to college for animation. That's how I met Dingo, Felix, and Gothy's player. And Julian's player. Jeez. Yeah. It kind of sucks for me, though, because So I went to college for animation, and I made a decent amount of money off of it. I was able to... Well, I made about 11 grand in my first 2 animation jobs. And then had something steady up until last year. But right now, I'm feeling kind of the burnout. So I'm going more towards voice acting, to be completely honest. I just had an audition for a role a little bit ago, so hopefully that goes well. How did I meet Gorthen's player then? Gorthen's player is the boyfriend of Julian's player. At least it's not Kezu. Yeah. God, Kezu... I don't know who approved Kezu's design, but... I don't think that should have been done. With burnout when it came to my retail job? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it was more like, the guys I was contracting for were giving me full-time work for contract pay. And they were keeping me on as a contractor without giving the opportunity to go full-time. And because of the non-disclosure agreements I signed, I wasn't able to use any of my work for self-promotion. So I was basically stuck working for them, and it made this awful loop where I couldn't get work, but also I could only work for them. So I was like, hey guys, no. And I've been working on voice acting and streaming ever since. We're going to do the overwork on my staff, yeah. Metroid Fusion, but in the REM. Oh man, that would be fantastic. I hope that they consider doing more, I guess, letting other people handle their franchises a bit more. Having a good sizable hobby shop with games, books, etc., where I can also get several other different series, have a good time. That would be kind of life for you. Oh jeez. Antidote, please! Gotta put away my butterfly, gotta chug an antidote. You hear the SAX's footsteps? Honestly, yeah. I really wish that Nintendo would just let other companies make that choice. Any tips on how to popularize yourself online? I guess it depends on what you want to do. Like, getting popular on Twitter is always a gamble, because it's just so much of who sees what you do. And of course, people will tell you the easiest way is through hashtags and stuff like that. But I find that doesn't help me as much. In terms of getting popular in YouTube or streaming, the biggest recommendation that I can give is be consistent with your schedule. If people know when to go watch you, then it brings people just... It makes it a lot easier for people to catch you. And if people miss one of your streams or one of your videos, they'll know when to go back for one. Another good thing is just to have your friends support you. Like, specifically, you found me through Dingo, and Dingo's been such a big help, like, pushing my stuff. I just appreciate it so much. But of course, you can't always have friends who do a lot like that. So... it's not something you can specifically rely on. Imagine if I had rope tied to arrows and you were being carried by that winged beast. I got a grappling hook.
my buddy.
Oh, I think they're trying to capture. Do I have an Amina? No, I don't, sorry. I don't think that's a community that I personally can get into. I think there is a Dingo Doodles Amino out there, but I don't know how active it is. I remember just looking for, like, Fool's Gold fan art on Google, and I came across it, so... That, and I'm like, what, 27 years old? Amino just... It feels like... It's ahead of my time.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Whip.
Man, though, I'm turning 28 this year. It's gonna be crazy. It kind of feels like I only just started getting my life together.
I'm gonna get you.
If you made a female avatar, can you change the voice? Yeah, so... Oh. There are, a whole bunch of voice options. So, just straight up, I think Christina V voiced, like, voice 17. The only downside is that it seems overacted. Yeah, I think that's why I like it. How long have I been streaming games? Not very long. I only started streaming about August of last year. I got really lucky in terms of how people found my content, so I was able to get pretty far in, like, the last 7 months. I was on YouTube before that, though, from 2015 to 2018. I did a show called Anime Bomb, which was really, really fun. What it was a family friend of mine found a bunch of anime DVDs in a dumpster behind a video rental store that they were throwing out. So they gave me a call and were like, "Hey, Carson, do you like anime?" And I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "I have a whole box of it for you." And it's not in the box anymore. It's in a bag. I can show it after this hunt. But what we did was we just talked trash about what we were watching.
That's one for the history book. Better writer I never.
Like there was some mainstream stuff in there. Like we had all of the Dragon Ball GT DVDs. But like there was a lot of unknown stuff, like Doki Doki School Hour. How to get into anime? Oh man, I've been watching it since I was a kid. Going on an interview? Yeah. I should take a sip. Thanks, Justifies. Like, geez. I think I was watching Sailor Moon since I was like 3. Which makes sense considering how Arena is. Oh, geez, I think I might be poisoned. That or Rapitas. But yeah, I just went through it. Like, you know, watching Sailor Moon and Pokemon led to me watching stuff like Bleach and Death Note. Led to me just watching a whole bunch of stuff. I think my favorite one is Gurren Lagann, though. And the reason I say it is,
Now.
Gurren Lagann came to me in a point in my life where I really, really needed it. Oh, actually, that's a good transition to the question that you're asking, Undead. So my favorite anime is Gurren Lagann. And the reason Gurren Lagann's my favorite is because around the time I watched it, I was in a bit of a dark place. I didn't really have a lot of self-confidence. And around episode 8 or so, something big happens that just, it depressed me. And I couldn't watch it for years. It hurt me. And around 2012, I went to San Diego for Comic-Con. It was my first international trip with friends. And I needed something to watch on the plane, so I decided, you know what, let's finish Gurren Lagann. So I rewatched Gurren Lagann and realized that the sort of depression that one of the characters had was a lot like the depression that I had. And as I watched the character grow, I realized, you know, sometimes you have to believe in the people that believe in you, if you can't believe in yourself. But eventually, you're gonna have to break down those barriers and start believing in yourself. And it took, like, a trip on a plane with rough turbulence and a giant mech fight in space that spanned galaxies for me to finally accept myself that, you know, maybe I don't suck. And the reason I got the Gurren Lagann tattoo is because I can remind myself every day when I see that tattoo that I should believe in the me that believes in myself. So that's why Gurren Lagann's important. I highly recommend anyone watch it. I'm also just a big fan of Hiroyuki Maishi's work. If you've seen Kill la Kill and Promare, those are some big ones that he worked on. Highly recommend watching Promare. Promare is one of my favorite movies. Screw that tongue and take 8 chat marks. Yeah. I like to imagine that after a Puke hunt, they just, they live in the bathtub for, like, hours. Just gonna pop this potion. Ganondorf is also a villain in Daybreak, mostly as their Thanos Darkseid. However, unlike Darkseid or Thanos, he's mortal, still regarded as the great king of evil. He's also regarded as a myth. Ghost story for children. That's a really interesting interpretation. I like the idea of, like, a Ganondorf that people don't think exists. He uses designs a lot. Kamina appears in every one of his work. Yeah. Watched a large amount of Gurren Lagann a few years ago, still have not finished it. Started to get bored with it. One way to watch it. They haven't translated it, but you can find the movies. Gurren Lagann Childhood's End and Gurren Lagann The Lights in the Sky Are Stars. What they did was they just boiled down the whole season, like the whole series, into 2 movies. And it's a lot more digestible if you get bored of, like, because I know some of the filler isn't amazing. Especially like the hot tub one that adds absolutely nothing to the plot, aside from boobies. I completely get it. Darkseid, at least to the point where I officially put DC Comics forward, is being moved around more to the cosmic energy. Yeah. Darkseid's more of a force of nature villain right now, isn't he? Mind you, I haven't read a lot of comics recently. I think the last time I read comics was like whenever the Bravest Warriors comics came out. I was really into that because Tyson Hesse was doing the covers for it. Okay. This is a hard one. I don't think I was fully prepared to hunt Puke Puke. About DC Comics circa 2011, some lingering plots. Yeah, so I read a lot of New 52, but I didn't really get into Rebirth. My jam, though, was Green Lantern. I think one of my favorite... Actually, no. Green Lantern and Gail Simone's... Like, specifically Gail Simone's run of Batgirl. I wasn't really into Batgirl before and after Gail Simone was done with it, but it was specifically Gail Simone's version that I enjoyed. That being said, Edna Mode made a good point about capes, and Batgirl kind of made a compromise where she had a detachable cape. That I think is a good compromise. Oh, hey, we won. Good job, November Alpha. Oh, and we captured it too, which means I get bonus stuff. Yeah. Is there anything about Gresh we don't know, or
Nothing to it.
are they just a green dragon? I'm gonna level with you. Gresh was a green dragon. Gresh was a piece of shit and terrorized everyone, but there was nothing more to it. Gresh was a green dragon. Fell in love with Gail Simone's work, but her Birds of Prey series pre-Flashpoint was stellar. Yeah. No, Gail Simone's one of my favorites. Here, let me see if I can show you the Puke Puke armor, because it is cute. It is incredibly cute. That monster does not deserve having an armor as cute as this. That, or this is your reward for having to deal with it. Look at that! Look at that cute hoodie! Can I... Oh man, I don't think I can zoom in. But, it's so nice! I love it! It's even got, like, the little tie?
Powerful equipment
Oh
is
man.
important, but you want
So
to
I can actually
battle
register
too,
this
right?
to my wish
Sometimes
list,
it's hard to choose.
and it'll notify me whenever I'm able to craft stuff, which is really, really nice. When Ganondorf makes his debut, his presence frightens Link out of fighting for a bit. Think Vegeta when he saw Broly in the first movie? Okay.
So what can I help you with? Just tell me what you
And
need.
let's consider making a new bow, huh? I think that there's a Puke Puke bow. And I need some quills, so let's throw that in the old wish list. How do we manage to turn the freezer burn potion into alcohol? I'm gonna be completely honest. That was 100% Gothi's player. Unfortunately, I don't quite recall how we did it, but it was crazy.
Leave it to me.
It is still something that we talked about later in the campaign. Okay, so I need to make up to the bone gun for it to branch off into the Puke bow. Oh, did I accidentally equip that? Damn it. I want my butterfly bow back. Actually, one of my favorite armor sets in Monster Hunter, I absolutely love. My friend Kyle got me a figure of it. Here, let's show this off. So I guess first of all, here, I'll show off the armor.
Welcome. Looking
Where
for
are
something
you?
new or an upgrade?
So that's the armor. Ah, come on. And I have a figure of it, and it's really, really cute, and I love it. Monster Hunter has been a game that I've loved for a long time. I kinda wish I could get my old hunting crew back together, but they're so busy recently.
Have a good look at everything that's on offer. You've got all the time in the world. Until next time.
You can turn animal poison into alcohol, so you'll believe anything when it comes to that field. Mm-hmm. Yeah, snake venom. I guess you're, like, kind of dodging a bullet when you eat it, though. Sorry, drink it. Tetra is her own character, and the Black Cat to Batman's Link? Okay. Or, like, Spider-Man. Fair enough. Did I ever learn how Kinora got a large amount of the crystal? And can you tell us how? So, that's something that I can't talk about. I am not 100% sure if it's going to pop up in an episode coming up soon. So I can't tell you when you'll learn about it, but I want to say, like... I think it's after the party split arc that you'll find out about it. Yes, I want to defend. There we go. all I can say is that, like, Sips' story, it isn't happy. And it's gonna continue down this whole arc. Sips deserves happiness. Yeah!
Enough of that.
Alright. Let's fight another Puke. I want to get that armor before the stream's over. I should also remember that I have, like, pulls and such that I can do. Come on. There we go. Sips ever get with anyone? No, actually, Sips is ace. So, he's just not into that whole romance thing at all. Is that famous man from Anime Bomb? Who? Is Kyle? I don't see Kyle anywhere. Are you talking about Caleb? People get Caleb and I confused sometimes. How's it going, Captain Overkill? Nice to see ya. And yeah, those Dango animations are top notch. I'll give you a shot of the other Dango animation that I like better after we're done this quest. Because it's just, it's extra cute. I'm a Kyle, does that count? No, unfortunately, you're not Filipino, Kyle. Got this game yesterday, but you have hunted nothing? Oh no! I'm on the hunt for a Puke, because that was my favorite armor from World, but I was able to get the, I guess the butterfly armor. Because I can't pronounce the name of the monster. Banabra? Your Creole, Kyle? There we go. Why Gothi is the only foreclaimer with empathy? I mean, I guess it's just sort of how they explained it. It was a defect. Foreclaimers, as a whole species, they run off of progress. They don't do empathy. So if somebody is, like, if somebody has it, then they're not correct. And I believe because she was royalty, it was sort of covered up. So, it's gonna be a cool story. Link, while he has the powers, uses his tool more. Ty even calls him people Batman. I guess Ty would know Batman, huh? Just be putzing around with the weapons, and while your Darkblade made for life, gonna try hunting horn. I don't think. Oh god, no. So Kyle played hunting horn, and that was I can't even begin to think of how he was. He had a sticky note for all the hunting horn combos. It was fucking crazy. Charge Blade is really, really fun. If you can believe it, from Freedom Unite all the way up to Generations, I mained Longsword. Didn't touch anything else aside from, like, in 3 where you had to do Greatsword before you could do Longsword. But in Monster Hunter World, I swapped to Insect Glaive. And Insect Glaive was really, really fun. But my friend who plays Gothi in the Dingo Doodles series, she really liked Glaive. And her and Felix were just getting into the series, so I figured, you know, I'm a veteran. I should probably try something different. And I popped with a bow. And this whole bow dance that I'm doing, I absolutely love. That whole mechanic is my favorite thing ever now. So I'm a bowman. I have mad respect for Hunting Horn, though. Hunting Horn is going to be getting my like. Why did Kinora do that to all the people, and what happened to them after she died? Oh, the cursed furries? They're still furries. They just can't be controlled. I mean, all I can say about that was that Kinora was an evil scientist. If I could think about a motivation for her to do that, it would be to progress her abilities. Not only that, she was an evil bitch, so I'm sure that she had a plot to take over the world or something. If we didn't deal with that, then she would have probably done something worse. Named Longsword way back in Freedom Unite, and I played No Manhunt until World on PC, and that's straight from Card Flow. That was really, really good. Final Fantasy, you've been looking up summations for 14. I'd say kind of... sorry. Tired of European medieval aristocracy. Let's see more... play more Asian-style ones. Maybe cool East versus West mix. Yeah, I mean, like, you sort of get the ninjas with, God, I can't even remember her name. Oh, God. Okay, they're using it. That's good. Okay. But yeah, it's mostly just medieval Europe, especially with Ishgard. Hydrate. Still kind of quiet? Give me a sec. I'll, because I still have one more thing that I can do. There we go. I hope that's a bit better. I cranked that microphone super high, so hopefully that's nice. Yeah, it's funny, you know, ever since Anime Bomb ended, I haven't really been doing much myself, and then once my friend Dingo started animating our D&D adventures, people started thinking of me again, so it's been really crazy since Anime Bomb died. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that I could fix that for you, Captain Overkill. Though, I won't say spoiler alert, but I've been talking to a couple of the guys from Anime Bomb, and there might be, maybe, if I can get people together and schedules to work, a Anime Bomb's Dead, by the way, here's Anime Bomb stream sometime in the future. Oh, I completely missed that one. Samurai Champloo, Edo period Japan. I did watch Samurai Champloo. Though I can definitely see how, like, that could work. There's actually a Netflix series about Yasuke, who was the most prolific Black Samurai. Like historically existed Black Samurai. If you play Neo 2, he actually has a role as Nobunaga Oda's, I guess, right-hand man, which was historically accurate. Oda was, like, super progressive when it came to outsiders. Animated D&D adventures? Yeah, look up Dingo Doodles on YouTube. She's animating our campaign Fool's Gold. I played the Maho Jojo, Irina. When I say Maho Jojo, I mean, like, she is a magical girl based on Gyro Zeppeli. Can I tell us what Gothi's player's name is, or does she want to remain anonymous? I'm not 100% sure about that, so I'm not going to say anything until I get confirmation. That's me. Yeah, I'm Marina. I am the big fucking weeb who decided that they were going to take Kamen Rider Wizard and Gyro Zeppeli and make a D&D character, because they only had a day to make the character. It's really funny, because, like, when I went to Tokyo in 2016, I got a text message from my friend saying that there was a total party kill while I was gone. In the previous campaign, like, prior to Fool's Gold. And, so I came back from Tokyo, and they were like, okay, we're gonna make new characters, so, you know, just give us your stuff. And I'm the blue one. Why did I think I was the green one? So, when I came back and we were making characters, and I completely forgot about it. And Felix told me, like, hey, do you have your character ready? And I'm like, here's Steel Ball Run, and, hey, there's Kamen Rider Wizard. Let's do this. Bajarin? Tokati? No, I haven't. If their work is super cool, go ahead and post into the art tab of the Discord. I'd love to see it if you have cool art to show. I'm always down for looking at new artists. You've been watching content with me for years in that case? Anime Bomb, Dingo Doodles, Kyle's... Yeah. I'm Goro Majima. I'm everywhere. Oh god, I need to play Yakuza on stream. If you can believe it, I haven't played Yakuza 0 yet, and I really, really want to. She's your favorite artist of all time? Oh yeah? Well, I'm excited to see some. Nothing excuses their war crimes in World War II. Still love Wizard's simplicity over Forze because the toys are very overbearing. Oh yeah. Actually, it's crazy, but I do have... There we go. Hunting Horn always gets the like.
Great job, everyone.
Do I have... There we go. Yeah, I think I have, like, a little bit over half of Forze's Astro Switches so far. But yeah, I really, really want the Wizard driver. I'm gonna wait until the complete selection modification one comes out, though.
Let's go.
If I'm gonna get the Wizard driver and cosplay my D&D character, and we have established this, I was working on an arena cosplay that got shafted because of the plague. But, if I can get the CSM Wizard driver, I'm gonna use that in the cosplay. Posted a few drawings? Let's check them out. Discord. The art tab. Come on. Sorry, like, the way that I'm settled with my Kotatsu here, my TV is right there, and my monitor is over there. So, actually, here's a simple solution. I have a display capture. I can just see it on here. Oh man, those are really, really nice. I love the colors, holy shit. Those are beautiful. I'm gonna have to follow them. Is Fool's Gold in 5e? No, actually, we are a pure 3.5 group. That's how we can do a lot of homebrew. For the longest time, riders would just pull out drivers out of thin air. Yeah. Haruto just explains it. And yeah, it puts it in buckle mode. Part of the reason that I had Dingo... Sorry, not Dingo. Arena as a Kamen Rider Wizard and Gyro was because they both have hand belt buckles. And that sort of tied the two characters together. Pathfinder player, so you're very much a 3.5 cousin? Man, Pathfinder has like the broken version of Summoner that I love.
How's it going?
On one of my streams, we made a synthesis Summoner that was kind of based on Henshin heroes. And I realized that I can never play it because it's so broken. Dingo's up there with your favorite artist? I'm glad! Dingo does some really good work. Oh, dang. I just saw that you posted their Twitter. I'm just gonna drop a follow because they deserve it. Would explain why there's so many interesting things you can do. Honestly, I'm not sure why you assumed you were 5e. Everyone's 5e right now. Here, let's make some cute armor. I can make the chest, and I can make the boots. So let's make those. I have a pin in them, right? Yeah.
Leave it to me. Thanks.
I am a fashion hunter. I only do full armor sets that look cute, no matter what the hunt is. I rely on my skills and skills alone. She has a YouTube channel? Good to know. I'll look this up to them. Like, I really love that art. Jeez, thanks for showing that to me. Alright, I need money. Oh, right, I was gonna show you guys the other cute animation. So give me 1 sec, we'll pop outside. Into the village. Really said that there's no blacksmith animation? Yeah. Whoops. I need to sit. Though, I understand that all of the budget goes towards the food animations. There we go. So, damage, defense, and... Stamina, yeah. Because Bo relies heavily. I also said the only food you can use is Dango? Yeah. Look at this! Look at how cute this is! I love it! I got such a big smile on my face. Neo Heisei Kamen Rider? In terms of overall designs, your favorite main riders are Wizard Drive and O's? They look super cool. I think I'd agree with you on those designs, yeah. She also has an Instagram? I completely forget about my Instagram, too. I only did my Instagram because I went to Tokyo and wanted to post pictures of stuff. I don't think I've shown Samurai Carson on stream, have I? So when I was in Tokyo, I tried on samurai armor, which were replicas of traditional stuff. I'm just gonna open up my Instagram. And when I say that they were replicas, I mean like some of them cost 1 million yen. I want to say all of them were 1 million yen and over. And because of that, like, you got really high quality stuff. And being a fan of Kamen Rider, I had to choose the one that looked closest to a Kamen Rider armor set. So as I'm trying to talk while scrolling through my Instagram and trying to find the picture of me, distracting everybody with my ability to distract people. Ah, come on. Display capture. I was able to wear, I was able to wear actual samurai armor. Like, it was so cool. It was so heavy, too. I was taking swordsmanship at the time, so wearing full armor was, like, the best experience. Love the useless flare the hunter does when drinking tea. Absolutely. That's how you know it's legit. When it comes to base form, Wizard's your favorite, since... Here, give me a sec. X8's base form is level 1. Well, you'll be happy to know that X8's level 1 suit was stolen, so, they don't have level 1 anymore. Ooh, I got likes. Nice! I'm a good enough hunter that people recognize me. Astronaut broke, astronaut versus caveman, woke astronaut, samurai versus astronaut.
How can I help you?
Alright.
Until next time.
Well, I'm glad to follow them. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the hydrate, Undead. I gotta use my tea. Actually, check this out. I got a really cute tea set. You know, it's a generic Sakura one, but I got that while I was in Tokyo. And I also have some matching cups with, like, little Sakura flowers on them. Man, I can't wait until I can go back.
Alright, let's go.
You know some suits that got damaged? Such as during Decade, the regular Gil suit. Here, give me a sec. Just need to fight Puke a lot more. from Agito got water damaged badly, so that's why they had to use Exceed Gills? Okay. Yeah, I know the Kamen Rider Blade suit is getting really, really gross. Like, during Geo, I could see the damage. Actually, I kind of want some of your guys' input, now that I think about it. So, I've been considering watching Kamen Rider episodes on stream, but, of course, I can't actually stream that. So what I would do is set up a timer to show where I am in the video, and you guys can follow along. Would that be something that you guys would be interested in?
Just the person we need.
Now that I'm affiliate, you know, I don't have to worry about, like, getting an average number of views as much anymore. Until I get closer to 75, of course. But that means I can experiment with a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm super hyped to see how that goes. I don't think we've encountered Puke yet. Huh. Was wondering. What's my favorite plant? Yours is cherry blossom? Cherry blossoms are really cute. Favorite plant, though? I mean, in terms of stuff that I've been able to interact with myself, like, I've grown succulents that haven't died, and that makes me kind of happy. But I think I agree with you. The cherry blossom is really cute. I can never pronounce it, but hyacinth is a really nice flower. And tiger lilies. Tiger lilies are really nice. I wish that people sent me flowers more. Like, I don't think I've ever received... The only time I received flowers was when my grandma died. And I want flowers. Isn't it really hard to kill succulents? Yeah, it is. We have to use torrents. Can use Genom Corp subs and easily get them through TV Nihon. I was thinking more along the lines of a watchathon for Kuga, so that we can watch it on the official 2BTV. It might not be available to everybody, but it should be available to a lot of people. And of course, like, the YouTube episodes that Toei are putting out. It might be cool to, like, watch the first 2 episodes of a season, you know? Oh, flower language is crazy. If you can give somebody a fuck you, eat shit and die bouquet, like, I think that's crazy. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. We'll do a test run of watching Kamen Rider on Discord. I know that we can watch Amazons as a watch party, but I think doing that with a couple of people will be fun. Still sad Anime Bomb never watched Garzy's Wing. Yeah, that was one of the ones that we were considering during the end times that never got around. I guess I can announce that we watched the Professor Layton movie that never came out. But what we did was half of us watched the Professor Layton movie's first part, then half of us watched the Professor Layton movie's second part, and then when they were going to talk about who the culprit was, we all got together and we tried to figure it out ourselves. It was a cool format that never got to see the light of day. Oh, absolutely, Overkill. You killed Anime Bomb. In fact, you overkilled Anime Bomb. Rajaran also has an artist friend by the name of... Vi? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check out just their crew. Because I find that a lot of artists that I like attract other artists that I like. One of the ones that I know in real life that I've hung out with is Iris Baca on Twitter, Elton. He's a really fun dude. I wish I could hang out with him more, but, you know, plague. Pronounce V? Thank you. Rurouni Kenshin would be good? Oh, yeah. I never watched the original, so... That's definitely, like, a classic that I'm supposed to watch, but I haven't yet. Wonder what Monster Hunter World 2 is gonna be like? Yeah! I wonder where they're gonna go with it. Because I feel like the World Series has to be its own separate thing, right? And I am out of antidotes. I say that as I, oh boy. Will Mulberry work? Nope. Guess I just gotta live with that. Nope. Can't fast travel. And it's got sights on me. So I'm gonna just fuck off.
You'll be fine.
I say fuck off by die. I die.
Now I'm really angry.
Man, that Final Fantasy XIV crossover was great, though. I'm just gonna steal all of these. Because I obviously need them. Man, I feel bad for getting carded so quickly.
Let's go.
I should actually start playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV had that Garo crossover, and I wasn't able to get any of the armor sets. My Final Fantasy XIV character is super cute, and I won't apologize for it. I played her as a summoner at the very beginning, but then I got the expansions, and I played Red Mage, and Red Mage feels good. Sentai's licensed Garo? Oh, that's great. Because I want to start getting into tokusatsu that isn't, like, the big three of Godzilla, Kamen Rider, and Sentai.
Need a hand?
Join the fun.
I mean, like, technically I'm into Gridman, but, I haven't watched it since I watched Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad and also SSSS Gridman. Garo is my pick. Well, I mean, I do think that Garo has a big enough fan base for me to, like, actually be able to participate in it and get merch too, so. Your FF14 character is named... Oh god. Momphuzela St. Pete. Try to get, I guess, what race she is? Oh, definitely Hrothgar, right? That's the, when I think mommy, I think Hrothgar. I'm guessing Vieira. Like, my actual guess is Vieira. Or whatever the bunny race is. Because they're tall. Damn, they're tall. You can send me a link to Google Drive with the first few episodes. Rodigan. Okay. Damn. I'll be completely honest, I forgot about the Rodigan. That makes perfect sense now that I think about it. Mine is an Aura named Sky Sparkman. I was getting ready to start Final Fantasy XIV, and I was gonna name my character Sky, and then ask for a last name. So I was playing Mega Man. This is a classic Carson trope of I look around my room to see what I can name characters. I did it with this one. Her name's Toko because I was playing Pokemon White, and the Japanese name of Hilda is Toko. But yeah, I was playing Mega Man at the time, so I was like, Sparkman's a name.
This
She's beefy mommy material? Oh, yeah. Oh, you posted some of V's drawings on the Discord? Thank you. I'll check them out. Is Rise here a game where having Nintendo Plus for Wi-Fi groups is absolutely necessary to playing it well? So you can play it single player, no problem. Like, a lot of the quests in the hub are designed for 4 players, but if you do the village quests first to get to a high enough level, you can just breeze through them. But I'd recommend getting Nintendo Plus just so that you can drop into the multiplayer. But that's just a recommendation. I was able to play Monster Hunter by myself because I couldn't get Wi-Fi to work on my PSP. I had to play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite locally if I wanted to do anything. Also lost your left eye due to reasons? Ooh, boy. Yeah, Switch Wi-Fi, it's not bad. As you can see, Switch Wi-Fi is working pretty okay. But Monster Hunter Rise is coming to PC next year, so if you want to wait for it, go for it. One of your favorite anime is Chunibyo's great. Yeah, it's hard to say what genre it is. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. Quick for Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. It's not talked about much, but the MC get an idol girlfriend, boyfriend? Yeah. Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 were probably some of the best Pokemon games, just because of how true of a sequel they were. I wish I could get my hands on a copy of Pokemon White 2. But I don't want to spend 175 bucks on it. Didn't know about Ad Hoc? Yeah. I just couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't do it well. I gave up. Play Freedom Unite on your PSP online by connecting it to your PS3? Alright. Need to make my way to the fight.
Let's go.
Rika's your favorite character? That's a good call. It's been a hot minute, so I can't remember who my favorite character was. I thought it was Chunibyo, but I think that they had a JoJo reference in there where they did the but I refuse. And I really, that's how I got into it. It was either that or it was No Game No Life that did it.
Just you wait.
Mega Man EXE, which do you like more? Gregor or Phizar? I don't actually remember, to be completely honest. I played it on the GBA when they were coming out, so I apologize, but it has been a long time. We might be able to stream Mega Man EXE 6, because I think I have that on Wii U. Get a speed boost on my pupper? Oh, right, you can drift on doggos. I can use an emulator for GBA? I try to do original hardware as much as possible on this channel. It's just a Carson thing. I figure I'll start emulating stuff once I run out of games to play on the original hardware. Oh yeah, there was a movie, wasn't there? A lot of people don't like it, but I really like Sword Art Online. Hey, the theme of this channel is you're allowed to like stuff. We've had conversations about the fact that, like, a lot of people say that you're not allowed to like something because it's poorly done or whatever, and it's like, yeah, but if you enjoy it, then why not? Like, I unironically loved Final Fantasy 13, but, you know, I'm allowed to like it. I personally just couldn't get into the power scaling for Sword Art Online, but I do like the concept. There's also the fact that it had the canon fan fiction about the whole thing with Asuna. Is liking lollies legal on this channel? That's a hard question to ask me, Overkill. I guess.
Start lugging.
Oh, whoops. My stance on that is that drawings and people are two different things. So, I mean, as long as it's like, hey, this person is 18 plus, then whatever. Like, one of the ones that I advocate for is I love Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and the big titty lolly girl that they're debuting in Season 2. I don't understand what's wrong about that. Like, what the hell? Legitimately good, though. Highly recommend the progressive light novels. It just isn't for me. Again, I like the concept, but I wasn't into the execution. Oh no, I mean like the one where it took like a whole year to get his loadout. I think that was hilarious. Oh god. Don't like the dub for Kobayashi because of the script? No, fair enough. Same thing that was wrong with Uzaki-chan? Yeah, like... As long as it's, like, portrayed in a legal manner, then they're just drawings.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
I don't remember if mashing the button actually makes you drink potions faster, but I'm mashing the button anyway. Okay, everyone, get some heals. I forgot that I could do that, so just get it. Also, it's not as annoying as in World, so I'm happy about that. Don't like the dub trip changes simply because the English scriptwriter doesn't... Yeah, that's really bullshit.
All right, let's see what we have.
But I want to support KyoAni as much as possible because of the way that they treat their animators. It's a really big problem in Japan where animators don't make a living salary. Like, the average animator in Japan makes about 10 grand a year, which is not cool. That's not something that you can legitimately live off of. And most of the time, they do what I was complaining about, where they only hire on contractors and don't put you on for full-time work. And because of that, you lose a lot of benefits, and it's just it's a really gross thing. Whereas KyoAni, they actually hire people on full-time, and they pay travel expenses and such. So if you can, like, please support Kyoto Animation. They're a fantastic company. Jeez, I missed a couple of contents by going on my KyoAni rant. I'm sorry. Lukoa a creep. Yeah. People can't accept that not some, but a lot of women have big boobs. Yeah. Wants none of it, yeah. Have you ever watched Darling in the Franxx? Started watching it and I really liked it. I think I skipped that one. Generally, I watch whatever Trigger puts out, but I just wasn't able to watch it when it came out, and I never went back to it. I'll have to watch it again. A lot of people liked it, and, I mean, 02's wig, like, hair, is perfect arena wig material. Job culture in Japan needs a heavy reform? Yeah. Always be reading from the fire at KyoAni? Yeah. That broke my heart. I think Sentai Filmworks, I think it was them, made a GoFundMe for them, but they weren't going to accept the money, so the best thing you could have done was buy, like, high-resolution stills from their series, and I bought a couple of those. Unfortunately, they were on my old laptop, so I lost them. I don't know if I can get them back, but honestly, I'm just glad that I was able to support them. I'm glad that... I'm glad that they've recovered enough to be able to produce again. Oh, hey, thanks for the hydrate. Stop watching and instead went to the manga? Fair enough. Yeah. I think stuff needs to be able to stand out on its own. Okay, guys, get some heals, please. You deserve it. I don't have a lot of room to do my dodge charge, though. Oh no! Good thing I took literally every antidote in the box. I feel bad about it, but also I ran out. Okay, give me attack boost, please. And I miss my bow dance back in World. Really don't watch anime anymore anyway? Oh god, I feel ya. I haven't watched a currently airing anime since 2019, when, I think my last one was Welcome to Demon School here in Makun. I also watched a really good one. If you have a chance, check it out. It's called Grandel. It's Magical Girls the Pilot Mechs. It is the Magical Girl mech anime, and it is super well done. I love it. Have you ever watched Ruby? It's your favorite non-anime show ever? I watched it up until when Monty passed. I don't know. It didn't feel right to me. I could probably get into it now. Like, I don't know, Monty's death hit me really, really hard. One thing I appreciate about you guys is that, like, I can talk about feelings on this channel. Like, if something really hurts me, or if I'm, like, really happy about something, you guys are into it. And that's why, you know, I'm glad that I have a good community with everyone.
What do we have here?
See, that's an interesting argument, that anime can only be made in Japan. I'm not sure how I can, I don't know what my stance is on that. Because, I mean, the direct translation of anime is animation. In Japan, SpongeBob SquarePants is anime. So, you know, take that as you will. Violet Evergarden will always have a special place in your heart for the fact that it was made to, made you bawl like a newborn Abby on episode 10. Yeah. Newborn baby, yeah. I mean, Irina's girlfriend, Abby, cried when Irina was an asshole, like she always is. That's something I really appreciate about playing as Irina. Her whole story arc was that she was an unlikable character. And you'd think that by reading I Hate Irina, or like, God damn it, Irina, or like, I can't wait until the episode Irina dies, would piss me off. But I think that when Irina's story arc comes to its climax, people are going to really appreciate the journey that she went through. Because with her whole thing, she didn't have a tragic backstory. Her tragic backstory is the campaign. So, I really hope you guys enjoy the payoff when Dingo does it.
Time to get going.
Well, there justifies. No need to get too aggressive about it. Rena lived a charmed life up until she went back home and her family was dead. Yeah, I mean, if she never went back to Kylandria, she'd just assume that her family was fine. Alright, let's fix my loadout. Actually, we're gonna do the capture loadout just in case people want to capture stuff. Here. What can I do with the materials I have on hand?
What can I do you for? Looking for something new or an upgrade?
Nothing. Oh, that's because I need non-Puke stuff. Okay. Passionate about citing your stuff because of academic value, intellectual honesty, and good faith. That's something I won't ever budge on. Oh yeah, just, I don't know. Sometimes they can come across as being aggressive, and I don't know. It's not a vibe that kind of meshes with
All the time you need.
what we do here. Just realized you guys kind of wiped out a good chunk of Kylandria's army with a mech dragon. Probably not good. No. No, I'm pretty sure that maybe that could have been done a little bit better. All right, so I need Dragonite ore, light crystal, a Roggy scale, and more Dragonite ore. I think I can get Dragonite ore from that desert. So if I go on an expedition, just chill out and gather stuff, that'll work. Started watching Ruby after Monty had died, so I also had no idea. Only learned about his death through a YouTube video. I'm just glad that you were able to enjoy it. I think Monty would be glad that people are liking Ruby.
Here's the quest list.
Let's go on an expedition tour of... Was it the plains? I think it was the plains. And then that way we can get our mining on. Man. I remember when you had to build pickaxes and nets, and being able to gather stuff was a finite resource. Like, you could run out of the ability to get stuff. Those are hard times. I'm so glad that they were able to do quality of life improvements and make this just a series that people can get into a lot more easily.
A lifeless
You know how...
stretch of land.
Sorry. What do you know about
Nothing but
Pathfinder
dust
2e?
and
And
sand.
do you have any plans on hopping into it once
Barren
Fool's Gold
and
is over?
forlorn,
So, one of my
lifeless
friends
and
told me
storm.
about Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and how it basically
Shadows
is just
monsters thresh,
incredibly
mad with
combat-oriented,
lust for blood
which
and
I don't think I
flesh.
can vibe with, because my group is heavy RP. Mind you, you know, things can change. There might be a 2.5e that comes out. Once Fool's... So, actually, Fool's Gold ended in 2018. I'm currently in another D&D campaign with the crew. I play a Kitsune Phantom Thief, who's also a detective, which is a really fun combination to play as. Thoughts are complex. That got dealt a bad hand as soon as it came out with bad faith criticism. No, I do think that Ruby deserves the success it got, because it was well done. I feel like Rooster Teeth could have, you know, paid its animators better. There was a whole controversy of the conditions working at Rooster Teeth for animation. Went in a much different direction than you expected? That's interesting. Well, I heard that it got kind of dark, and, like, Yang lost an arm, which is kind of neat. I do like character progression, so I hope that that was a theme, instead of just, we're doing this for shock value. There we go. Now, where did I see... Of course my beautiful face blocks the mining nodes. So,
What do we have here?
we're gonna find them, I guess. Started out with a low budget, then Monty's death, drama, and... Yeah. Yeah, Ruby had a lot to go wrong. And I hope that it got better. Tire class called Investigator, that's about non-combat stuff. But I will agree that 2E does have a lot of combat focus, just not the whole focus. Fair enough. I only got a brief explanation, so I can't pretend to be an expert on Pathfinder 2E.
Anything I can use in here?
Again, I play 3.5. I played a 5E campaign. I played a College of Glamour bard named Jacob Blanche, and the whole idea of Jacob Blanche's character was that he was a rock star that, you know, Jack Black, well, I guess Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny, where Jack Black has to do like a rock off against the devil. The whole scenario is that what if Jack Black's character lost that, and he got turned into a Dragonborn, which in that world they were like one of the lower classes, like they pooped in buckets. And he had to become his own cover band. It was great. I absolutely love playing as Jacob. And I wish that like, I played that D&D session with Anime Bum guys, so it was a really fun time. Caleb is a fantastic writer. He made a great campaign. Has a feat called And Another Thing, where if you fuck up a diplomacy check to interrogate, you can reroll with a different argument. Ooh, that's cool. Yo, how's it going, Pepper Shaker? Yeah, as you can see, we're not playing Mario Kart. Just, it was kind of slow going at the beginning and nobody showed up, so I figured, sometimes people aren't interested. Let's play the new hotness. Let's play Monster Hunter. You like Volume 8, though it could be better? Fair enough. I need to catch up on Tensura, because I really enjoyed it. And you can bet that once SSSS Dynazenon comes out, I'm going to be all up in that. Just got Hades and didn't really feel like switching out the cart. I get it. Oh, jeez. Okay, they attract monsters. Neat. But I need to find out where I can mine for stuff. Ooh, sub camp!
Oh.
God, this is going to make Expedition so much easier being able to fast travel. Oh, hey, Hydrate. Thank you so much. Oh, I basically said that, yeah, it got dealt a bad hand because people didn't perceive it as it should have. I guess was the gist of what I was saying. Alright. Detailed map. Come on. Sorry guys, gonna have to turn off the webcam for a second. I just need to be able to see where the mining nodes are, because I need a few things. Okay.
You're going down.
So I'm not seeing anything on that level. Okay. So I should be close in this, here. I can turn on the webcam again. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna try and get to where a mining node is. There we go. Gonna check out the art you posted? Oh, absolutely. Give me 1 sec. I just need to get away from this monster so that I don't die. Death would be an unfortunate outcome. Actually, I think if I go into this crevice, I can flee. There we go. let's check out the art. Yeah, it started with bad faith criticism, which I always had. Give your cat a treat, though. Even though it messed up my light. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see earlier, but my cat broke my ring light. That's why I'm using overhead lighting right now. Where is my thing of cat treats? Here you go, Smokey. This is from Justifies. Give me a 5. Give me 5. Thank you. Oh, you guys get 5-star SSR cat. Chester does not usually come, but here he is. And yeah, actually I have it right here. So my ring light is off because this and this are supposed to be attached. And he booked into my room. And my line was going over there. His tail hit the line and snapped it in half. It was... oh boy. Open your eyes for the next 5s. Come on. Bad faith criticism caused me to be unable to participate in the Steven Universe discussions. Like, there are fair critiques of the show, but early on, like during season 2, it was thinly veiled homophobia. Yeah, I got 2 cute kitties. One for each hand. Unfortunately, I can't play the game if I go like that, so... I feel like, even though my cat broke my ring light, he's still very much a hallmark of this channel, and I can't do this stream without him. It's gonna be really weird once I move out to BC and I don't have cats anymore. I don't know how it's gonna be. Here, did I get any Makalite ore? That would be swell if I did. Yeah, I got 2. Do I have my... there it is. Oh, I need Dragonite ore. That's interesting. Where am I going to find Dragonite ore? Oh, I got points. That's nice. Oh, jeez. Right, I was going to do this. There's some of V's art. I really like solid backgrounds, you know? Like, when you're doing a headshot, a solid background can really, really help just bring the character out. Even with these, like, there's not a whole lot going on in the background, which really draws the character. No, it's fantastic. Alright. Where can I... I need... Okay, so there should be some common ones down area 2. Let's head over there. When it comes to what is anime in this age of globalization, even before the mid-2000s, things were starting to go ramp up. Gotta take a look at factors from a broader scale. We really have a ship of Theseus paradox when it comes to animation, how much anime fans don't understand it. Not only that, but sometimes they contract out animation. So even though a series might be directed in Japan, they may very well have outsourced some of the in-betweens to Korea. Actually, yeah, Justifies just brought that up. Like Dingo and Rajaran. Hey, I did it! Rajaran. There we go. More than V's, but I still like V's. Yeah, V does great art. Oh god. Code Lyoko was something else. I didn't watch a lot of it, but like it was kind of like the uncanny valley for like what was that anime? No, it was French, but like they're going with the aesthetic. Then you get stuff like Wakfu, where it's like that really faked me out. Here, I'm just gonna open up a bit of the map. Be nice to like actually know where stuff is. Ooh, hold up. Neat. I found a secret.
Anything I can use in here? Let's go!
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Code Lyoko. You know what was interesting, though, was Spider Riders. It was like Canadian anime.
Faster, buddy!
Alright, I got an Earth Crystal and something else, I guess. No, just an Earth Crystal. Jeez, where can I get the Dragonoid ore? The Dragonoid ore. Accidentally went to an accent there, I'm sorry. Right? Spider Riders was well done. It's hard to find people who have even heard of it. Being said, Avatar is your favorite anime is just a reskin Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie. Funny because he hates spiders. Oh, I getcha. I mean, anime spiders are different. Anime spiders hit different.
Ride like the wind!
No, I mean, sometimes artists like other artists, right? I'll pass it on to to her. Jeez, this went from, like, hunting monsters to exploring ancient ruins, and I'm all for it. Oh, I can't go in there. Looks at Monster Musume. I will be completely honest on my stream. I have no reason to lie to you guys, but I loved Monster Musume because they built their world super well, and Centaurea had stands. Those are the two biggest reasons that I liked Monster Musume. Two biggest reasons. Definitely not other reasons. Absolutely not. I'm not insinuating anything. Monster Musume was really good. It's sad that it's so hard for people to get into. Ooh.
What do we have here?
Don't mind if I do. Other shows like Boondocks. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll definitely show her Undead Dragon. We have D&D on Tuesdays, so I like to show stuff on my Discord that you guys post. I can't guarantee that everything that you guys post will make it to my other friends, but, you know, some stuff will. I still don't have any Dragonite ore. Please, just... Desire detector. It would be really, really nice if the Desire detector gave me some Mocholite... not Mocholite, some Dragonite ore. Actually, I can look this up. Maybe I'm just looking in the completely wrong area and I'm wasting your guys' time. only watched a few parts of Monster Musume, but I want to watch it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Centaurea is your actual waifu? Mm-hmm. Read the manga, and here's the thing. The main character is actually a good person, respects them all, has chemistry but restraint. Oh, that's the Carson needs to play Ring Fit alarm, which I'm not going to do because I hurt myself. Okay, so the lava caverns are the best, but I don't have... Okay, so here's a fun time. We can't get Dragonite ore here, which means quest's over. Let's move on. Also, all of my pets are references to different things. My cat's name is Morgana, my dog's name is Rapide, and my owl's name is Yua, because she's the color of Yua Yaiba from Kamen Rider 01. Okay. That's the way it is. Whenever you're looking at something in a game, you can't find it, but when you aren't looking for it, you'll find it everywhere. Oh yeah, that is the desire detector. It is the bane of my existence. Alright. But now I know that I can't get it until we go to the lava caverns. Which means we just gotta play more quests. Unless for some reason it's gonna give me access to... Yeah, it's not gonna give me access to it. So that's like, what? 4 more of these? Sure. This thing looks cool. Let's do this one. Oh, actually, I gotta eat first. Gotta have some dango. Why not Hoot Hoot? Aw, that one's good. Hoot Hoot was one of my party members in Pokemon Silver when I was playing it. I loved Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. I'm glad that Ash was able to get a shiny Noctowl. Also, thanks for the hydrate, Justifies. I didn't call it out, so I'm gonna do another one. Gotta go, but you might post EXE in Discard. Okay. Speaking of owls, I finally started watching The Owl House. I've heard that was good. I have a few friends who really want me to go and get into it. I feel bad, because I always say I'll add it to the list, but there is no list. My current list is watching Kamen Rider Saber. And I feel really bad. Rajaran has made a world for her OCs, though I won't spoil any of it. We'll send a video. Okay. I'll check it out. In the meantime, we're gonna fight a Bishaten. Bishaten. That's why I like having katakana. It helps me pronounce it. Has some critiques, mostly how it handles stakes. One big issue. The show is just Little Witch Academia. Oof. See, you can be inspired by a series, but once you go off the deep end of just repeating the same beats, that's when you kind of lose a lot of people. Oh, it looks like your video just popped up. I'll check it out after the stream. Unfortunately, one thing I don't think I like doing during the stream is, is watching other people's YouTube videos, because it feels like I'm just taking views away from them, which is kind of a not cool thing to do. Story beats are different, but story structures are the same. Oof. No, I mean, I kind of liked Little Witch Academia, so
Let's go.
maybe if I go into it with the mindset of, hey, this is probably going to be the same as what you've watched, I might enjoy it a bit better. Just having that warning.
Mine now.
Man, with the Monster Hunter UI, like, it feels like I need all the screen space. And the way that I stream, in order to see the chat, I have to have...
Don't worry, I'm here.
I have to watch through OBS. So, oh man, this... I love this monster. Look at it! Look at it! Look at this bird! Oh, look at it! It's so cute! I need to make this into clothes. I just realized that as a hunter, I'm Cruella de Vil. Oh no! Oh man. Posted the link in the art tab? Oh yeah, I see it popped up. Little Witch Academia was one of your favorites? That's good. Honestly, I'm just glad that people like Trigger. Imaishi is my favorite animator, so... You can cap. That's right. And I remembered to bring my capture stuff. Can you tell it's been a hot minute since I played... I'm taking all of this. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played Monster Hunter World. I'm glad that Monster Hunter Rise controls just like Monster Hunter World. I don't think I'll be ever be able to go back to the old school style. And it hurts me. Because Monster Hunter 4, I think, was one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna go back into it and be like, why doesn't bow control good? It's a tie between Fooly Cooly and Only Yesterday. Ooh, Saint Seiya. God. So, I didn't realize. I've been rewatching Phineas and Ferb recently. And the guys who did the cover of I Ran from, like, old school Saint Seiya, like Knights of the Zodiac Saint Seiya, they did the Phineas and Ferb theme song. Bowling for Soup did a Saint Seiya theme song, and then went and did Phineas and Ferb. Like, what the hell? Howl's Moving Castle? Ooh. Gothy's player really likes Howl's Moving Castle as well. Though I think the consensus among the Fool's Gold crew is that we like Princess Mononoke. Which is funny because we did a whole Anime Bomb panel just dissing Princess Mononoke. We dissed it so hard that somebody walked out of the panel. And like that's sort of what Anime Bomb does. So
What do we have here?
Princess Mononoke is good. It's like one of the more hardcore Ghibli movies. We don't talk about the old dub of Saint Seiya. Oh, I'm sorry that we don't, because that is one of the anime that I grew up on. Just the like, and I ran so far away, couldn't get away. Oh man, it's got a hand on its ass. I mean tail. It would be a lot weirder if it had a hand on its ass. There's some really, really good scenes. But a lot of the points in the middle just drag. Yeah, I think that was one of our big things that we criticized during the Anime Bomb panel. I was sidelined for that panel. I was just there. I wasn't participating. Because, so I don't know if I've talked a lot about my old show Anime Bomb on the stream before, but, like, we riffed on anime, but we did a pilot episode where all 7 of us were on the couch at the same time, and it was just way too much. So we went with a formula where we only did 3 or 4 people, and it worked a lot better. And because of that, we did that for the panel, and people were wondering, like, hey, who's this guy on the sidelines? Okay, just hang out there, please. Aw. It would be nice if you just hung out, but I understand.
You're a natural.
Ooh. How about I use the jumbo fruit?
What have we
Blue giraffe
here?
too, don't mind if I do. Alright. Okay, just need to get the angle right. And didn't hit. It ran away too hard. Okay, everyone. Get my health juice. Dan Povimire, the co-creator of Phineas and Ferb, is credited as a writer for an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Yo! One thing I really appreciate about Phineas and Ferb is that I never found a joke that didn't land. Was Arena lesbian or bi? She was bi. I guess with favoritism, but she is comfortable with getting with anyone. She just so happens to really like Adam at the moment. I did an illustration of like a Pride arena. I'll have to find it. I thought she was American. See, she's from an island off the coast of Lesbos, so that's why she's not a true lesbian. You do not like the monkey bird's flingy handtail? I don't like having to go against it, but I completely understand where you're coming from. I hope to tear that thing off post-haste. I'm aiming for it, it's just not coming off. Might be too important to its attack pattern to be cut off. Oh, hey, there's a hydrate. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to wait for a second. Hunting friends. Phineas and Ferb made me bored at the Sherlock Holmes thing, and Marvel Heroes made me go, okay, I'm done with this. The Marvel Superheroes one definitely felt like a Disney decision. I don't know if that was like a thing that they could choose not to do. The Sherlock Holmes one, I don't think I've gotten to that episode yet, so I can't really have an opinion just yet. Oh, they mounted it. Nice. Fight! Yeah. No, I watched Mission Marvel, because it was on the list, and... I mean, Drake Bell was in it. That's a plus. Think they did the best that they could? Yeah. Honestly, I'm glad that Phineas and Ferb ended. Because I don't know... Oh, people are gonna be... Okay. Looks like we're going for capture. Yay! We didn't have to kill it!
Easy peasy.
I'm happy. I don't know who planted the trap, but, here, you use double blades, and I respect that. So here you go. It's just so boring to me to do all the songs in every episode.
Kimura, here I come.
I can see how those might not land. If you're not looking for, like, a musical TV show, then you might not be super into it. I can respect that. Same for Steven Universe and Adventure Time. Mm-hmm. At least Steven Universe kind of chilled out with the songs after a while. At least I found so. I'm actually really surprised that I watched through all of Steven Universe, to be completely honest. That was at a time where I just wasn't into watching things. Let's see what armor we can make out of the burb. You're a fan of Rebecca Sugar as a songwriter, so you actually like a lot of those songs? Yeah, like, it's a boon if you're really into it, but if you're not going into the show for the music, or if you don't expect it, it might not hit as well. How does this look? Look at how fluffy it is! Oh man, I need to kill this thing a lot. We'll put Puke on hold.
So, what can I help you with?
Oh, actually, I don't think I need to. Nice. Okay, so what can I make? I can make the hat. Sorry, the glare on my screen isn't amazing. I need a Buffalo Pel. And I might only need one more of these. Yeah, let's make you.
Leave it to me.
A lot of Rajaran's characters are lesbian or bi, actually. I believe all of them are, besides two characters, named Pandora and Lillian. Okay. I'm all for... Like, I don't understand why it's so taboo to have, like, same-sex couples. Because, like, even in kids' shows, you see boys and girls kissing all the time. It's just kind of a double standard to just not let relationships be represented. There's a point to be made for trying to shoehorn it in. Like how Disney does it, where in the background two girls are kissing, and then it's edited out for a different release where that's not a thing that they do in that country. But the songs in Steven Universe were paced way better than Adventure Time. Yeah, I think if you're going to do music in your show, you need to actually lead into it. You are correct, Captain Overkill. I ship my character with Yugiri because of also the same reasons. Except for the dumb part, Yugiri is a master tactician. I will be...
Time to get going.
I'll disclose this. I am only in Heavensward, and I have been playing since 2016. I own all the expansions so far, but I don't actually have any progress besides, like... I want to say the first little bit of where you get to... How? Just sub-priority. I bought Final Fantasy XIV at a time where I didn't have a lot of money to go around, so I had to cancel my sub on and off. For reference, I beat the base game this year. I beat the base game, like, in January. Maybe we'll do a Final Fantasy XIV stream again. That's actually how I got affiliate. Just so many people popped into my FF14 stream that it bumped my numbers up. Kids shows have same-sex couples. Netflix has it with a few of the shows. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Overkill! No, I need my items, and I need to swap out to loadout number 2. I do gotta play. Alright, we need to kill the burb a lot.
I've got it.
Steven Universe definitely has issues with pacing near the end. A lot of unneeded episodes, unimportant character arcs. That's not what you'll remember the show by? Yeah. I have heard, Captain Overkill, that Final Fantasy XIV just gets amazing by Shadowbringers. Like, it was supposedly the best MMO of the year when Shadowbringers came out. And I'm hyped for that. Adventure Time has the songs just pop up, plus they set up arcs and only go back to it 12 or 13 episodes afterwards. Yeah. Adventure Time was one that I could only get into with, like, a list of episodes to watch. I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Let's go.
That's actually what you like about Adventure Time?
You're
Yeah.
Join the fun.
Again, the tone of what we do here on the Space Shark show. I don't know what to call this stream, but I guess that's what we're calling it now. There's 3 S's, so have fun with that. Is that, you know, you're allowed to like stuff. People may disagree, but in the end, like, if you like it, then why get angry about it? There's no point. Posted a few more of your drawings? Okay. Oh yeah, I see them on the next monitor. After this hunt, we'll check them out. Welcome to the Shark Space. Oh god damn it, Captain Overkill. Thank you. Thank you for giving me my stream intro now. God damn it, now I have to start saying that. Hey guys, and welcome to the Shark Space. This is your host, Space Shark. I'll be here all week. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Heaven's Word made you tear up. Shadowbringers also made you tear up. Aw, that's great. I'm not gonna lie, like, the escape from Ul'dah made me kind of a lot of emotion. And saving Roban, too. Storytelling is very unique, goes about cryptically, everyone's grows on its own time, and lures comes without dumping one. It's a very unique experience that, I'll admit, I couldn't get into all the episodes, but I liked what I watched. See the Ice Queen being like Mr. Freeze if they continue the Fiona and Cake thing. How long are you planning to stream? Not too much longer. I'm gonna say that we'll probably finish up after this hunt. Because I only have one shift of my part-time job, and that shift is tomorrow, so I should probably get to sleep at some point. Honestly, if I weren't streaming, I'd probably be playing Monster Hunter anyways, so it feels like a very may as well kind of thing. I love that the characters actually grow. Right? God, it's such a missed opportunity when characters don't actually go through arcs and, like, become different people by the end of the season. I'm looking at you, Mabel from Gravity Falls. I think you are Undead Dragon. It's really nice when people share their favorite artists, though, because at least when I'm doing art, I feel it's kind of hard to get people to see it. So just having it spread around really helps artists. Having some quotes borrowed from the show, and maybe she actually knows her past, unlike Simon. Yeah. Adventure Time's arcs aren't just growing from one point to another, though. They're growing up as time goes on. The whole Flame Princess and Finn arc, and Finn learning he doesn't really know how to be in a relationship is great. Dude, Flame Princess's arc was my favorite because it really felt like the characters were trying to understand what a relationship was. Not only that, the Flame Princess is... she's just great in general. I like Flame Princess. I could show everyone my favorite artists and help her at the same time. Yeah! No, just... people don't understand just how much it helps artists to share their work. Even if you can't afford to support them financially, just pop in a share. Just to get their stuff out there. Like, so I have a t-shirt shop where, you know, I do some arena shirts, I do some fan art, and I do my logo for the stream. But I was having a sale, and I made more sales than I usually do because it kept getting shared. Not to mention, people legitimately liked the Arena Kamen Rider Decade combo that I did, which I'm happy about. Yo, we killed the bird. I'm so sorry, bird. Also like how Flame Princess started PBs are. Oh shit, Seb, you use longsword, and I also use longsword sometimes. So, you get my like.
What have we here?
Marceline is one of your favorite characters in all of fiction. It's odd because she's arguably the main character. Yeah, it seems like a lot of lore revolves around Marceline. Which makes sense, because she's been around for most of the lore. Not maybe physically there, but definitely, like, she was alive. She feels like an anchor point for the series, to be honest. And also her relationship with PB, it really helps make people think about how relationship dynamics work. And I really appreciate it. Because relationships are complicated. They don't fall together, and people don't always have, like, a fairy tale ending and, like, agree and love each other all the time. There are fights. Yeah, and she calls people PB on her behavior. I think it's less Marceline, the character, and more Finn steps into many stories where he is not the main character. Yeah, well, it feels like most of the cast just shines on their own in Adventure Time. Okay, so let's see what I can make. And once I've checked out the armor set, we'll take a look at the art that Undead Dragon posted. Whoops. Sorry, I don't need PAL gear just yet. I need to make my own gear first.
Looking for something new or an upgrade?
Okay, so I can make the coil, which means I should only need the Bufalango pelts and one more burb. And I'll have the full set. And then the weapon... Even Lady Rainicorn? Yeah. Do I have a burb bow? I don't think I have a bird bow. Alright. Let's take a look at... the display capture, please. Ooh. That's a really nice poster. I do appreciate when artists can work with light that way, too. Fuck it. Nico kneecaps. Oh, man. Didn't know how beautiful Korean could sound before Lady Rainicorn. Everyone's dealing with loosely related stuff, like Marcy has a bunch of different arcs, which are seemingly only connected through character and the main themes of the story. They go all on at once, with every character in the show. Alright. But, I did say that we'd be heading off after that. So thanks so much, guys, for joining. Jeez, I think this Monster Hunter Rise stream was my biggest so far for the week. I think we had a peak of like 13 viewers. Holy shit. Thanks for joining us, Undead Dragon and Captain Overkill. Glad you could find the stream. Undead through Dingo and Overkill, like, through Anime Bomb of all things. Yeah, Overkill, if you want to join us, I'm doing my first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 on Mondays, and we're playing some Guilty Gear, getting hyped for Strive on Wednesdays. And we're gonna do some Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes on Saturday during the day. So, you know, maybe drop a follow. We'll have some fun. Man, though, I really enjoyed Monster Hunter Rise. I really hope that you guys enjoy it as well. Maybe we'll do more of that. Maybe I'll do some more Final Fantasy XIV streams, too. Right? Guilty Gear Strive, I played the beta both times. And holy shit. Just, what really screwed me up was the fact that Kai got Dragon Install. And Saul got just a crazy, crazy super attack. I'm a Saul main, so it kind of shook me up. Ah, and Giovanna plays so nicely. I really enjoy playing rushdown characters, and I have a really hard time against zoners, which is why when I was able to beat a Ramlethal, I was just so happy. Alright, but I should probably legitimately get to sleep, because I got work in the morning. So, catch you guys later!